So what the mechanic is having right now is actually the parking and the DRL connector. Currently, how everything connects on the Depo lights, nothing to worry right here. We did not have to rewire this connector at all. So just kind of give you an example of what it looks like real quick.
The wire colors right here.
Yep. And then one more time to the face. Perfect. So again, this connector, good. So moving on to the next connector will be the signal lights connector. This connector, unfortunately, the polarity was incorrect. So what my mechanic has done is cut these connector to sweep them around to pretty much reinstate right here, being the case that we cannot connect this in any other way. So he's gonna go ahead and disconnect these connectors just to show you what the mouth of it looks like. So there's the connector, and then turning it over.
The wire colors.
The wire colors right here.
So the light gray right there would be positive, the black would be negative.
Okay. So this is all for the driver left headlight side.
Turn signal.
And that was the turn signal connector. So next, this will be for the low beam. Again, this one, unfortunately, we'd actually had to locate the true ground to make sure the polarity was correct, because we did blow the fuse the first time. So we actually had to pull the pins out to reinsert them in the opposite place. So one more time, you did label this correctly, but on our end, for the US spec, the white will be positive and the black will be negative for the driver left side.
And this is when viewed from the clipping side to release the connector. It's a little stuck sometimes.
There you go. So one more time, the mouth of it, this one, I'm just trying to focus a little. This one has only the one notch, and turning over the wire color. So again, black negative, white positive for the driver left side. That's the low beam connector. Moving on to the high beam connector. Unfortunately, this one, we were sent the totally wrong connectors. So what we have here seems to me what it looks like to be a 9006 connector. What we need is something a little bit different. So we need actually the ones with the two notches. So you see one notch on this side, but this side has two notches right there and there. So this will not connect. That's why we had to remove the pins out of this to manually connect to this one, and making sure polarity needs to be correct. Again, on the US spec for this car that we rented, the polarity is a little different.
So orange to green,
yeah,
as the positives, and then blue to black as the, blue to black as the negatives. Blue on the Depo side, black on the OEM side.
Perfect. So again, the OEM connector for the high beam, the color encoding is as is: green for positive, black for negative for the driver left side. This is very important because the passenger right side, the color coding is already different. So again, this concludes all the connections for the driver left side. But we'll move on the next video for the passenger right side.